Hey, this is Russ. Time for a knee update. All right. So, anyways, I told you guys that we will be doing knee updates on either Tuesdays or Fridays. So, being that this will be a Tuesday release, here's your knee update. All right. Now, last week I mentioned that I had kind of hurt my knee a little bit from doing some snow shoveling. Right. I used the snow plow, and that was fine. But then I had to kind of clear some heavier snow at the base of the driveway because the snow plows come by and then they deposit really heavy wet snow there. So I kind of strained my knee a little bit. The knee is basically back to where it was before that. So yeah, good thing I didn't do any major damage, but it kind of taught me that I have to be a little more careful when I do things with my knee. All right. So just even shoveling snow was enough to strain it a little bit. So it's pretty much back the way it is. Now, here's another thing that I've noticed too about my knee. Okay, it has absolutely nothing to do with my knee. It has to do with my quad muscles above my knee. Now, the quads is essentially your thigh muscles, right? And so, when you do the MUA, they push you hard to try to get your knee to get more flexion. And the doctor was able to get me to 130 degrees. We all know that. This is old news, right? But you can't maintain that unless someone's pushing you hard. Okay, so on my own, I was doing 120 degrees. So now I started checking to find out, am I keeping this or am I losing some of this flexion? And as I'm pushing on myself, trying to push down a little bit more, just kind of like bending my knee a little bit on the stairs and things, I don't feel the pain in the knee. You know where I feel when that gets to its maximum level? It's in the quad muscles. And a lot of times I'll take my hand and I'll kind of rub my legs and my thigh and my knee. I find that the left thigh, meaning the quad muscles, is tighter on the left knee, which is where the replaced knee is, compared to the non-replaced knee, which is the right side. So I'm thinking what's holding me back may not necessarily be the knee, but the stiffness in the quad muscles. All right. Which means if I did more exercises to stretch that quad muscle more, I think I would actually get a little bit more flexion. I need to work on that. Now, my hope had always been that I would be able to go back to the gym. I had joined a local gym, a community gym, and I stopped when the pandemic hit. I contacted them and said, look, I don't feel comfortable going back in anymore. And they said, that's fine. You can suspend your time. And then if you want to come back in, you can. This is a Park District type of gym. This is not a one that you pay big dollars for, but they have all the things that I need. They have leg presses and everything. And my goal was to eventually go back there and use that leg press to build my leg muscles back up, but I couldn't do it. So to this day, I still don't have anything to be able to do that. And I got to find better ways to build my quad muscles. So I think if I can get that quad muscles to be less tight, I think I'd actually increase my flexion. Okay. And I think this is the reason why a lot of doctors tell you before you go in for your knee replacement, do a lot of exercises. They want you to kind of build those muscles up because it's going to help you in your recovery after the knee replacement. I really truly believe that had I done that before going in, I probably would have finished off faster. Yeah. And I know there is at least one of you guys who's going in for another knee replacement down the road, and you know that you have to do those knee leg exercises. Actually, it's not just the knee. You got to build those muscles up because once they cut into you and they put that new knee in there, you're going to rely on your leg muscles to kind of help you through. And if you don't have any, it's going to take longer. And that was my problem too. Okay, so mine was kind of a combination of scar tissues that had grown, but also because I think I didn't have the leg strength. And we know, too, that, each time, well, okay, not each time, but the first two times that I fell on my e-bike, okay, was not because I couldn't ride the bike. It's because I stopped and it leaned towards the left side and my leg wasn't strong enough to hold me and the bike up. So down I went, okay? I want to make that very clear, right? It's not like I'm a lousy bike rider because I can ride my bike. And if you watch most of the other bike rides, you can see how fast I get on and off the bike, at stop signs and stop lights. Okay, not stop signs because I don't even stop. At the stoplights, you can see that I jump right back on the bike and I'm off and running again, okay? So the leg muscles had built up better after I started doing the biking. But the early stages when I first fell was because I didn't have the leg strength, and that leg strength was needed to hold me up. Okay. I fell the third time. Yeah, 3 times because my shoelace on my right foot got caught in the pedals. And so now my leg is stuck on that pedal. I couldn't get my foot off of it. So I had to make a decision. Do I lean to the left and try to just stand up on the left side, thinking that maybe if I don't have that leg strength, I'm going to fall again, or purposely fall on the right side? And that's what I opted to do. I actually purposely fell on the right side because my leg is trapped. I can't get my leg off the pedal anyways. So I got as close to the curb as I could, hoping to fall onto the grass. But unfortunately, my right knee hit the curb, so it skinned my knee. So just as a side note for you e-bike guys, if you know you're going to fall, go up on somebody's driveway and fall on their lawn, okay? Don't fall on the concrete. I think had I ridden my bike directly up somebody's driveway and then just fell on the lawn, I would have been fine. Yeah, because my knee would have hit the grass, and that's not as hard as hitting concrete. I know that now. Okay, you have to go through it once to learn the lesson, but I know that now. Always try to fall on grass. If you're going to fall and you know you're going to fall, try to fall on grass. Okay, that's a side note, okay? Anyways, that's the update for today for the knee. Do the exercises for your quad muscles. Believe me, that's going to make a huge difference to you on the rehab. And even now, after 2 and something years now, I think what's holding me back is my quad muscles are stiff. They're tight. I need to loosen that up somehow. Anyways, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys next time.